What's good, bro chachos? Welcome back to another epic banger video. I've been missing for quite some time now. I really been wanting to lock in for YouTube for quite a while now, but school has kind of gotten in the middle of that, and it's been hard to really, focus on this and music. But my grades are up, everything's good, so I can low-key just chill out to like senior year. So I think I'm good to, just grind YouTube now and music. So I should be posting actually consistently and regularly. Isn't that awesome, bro chachos? This is the first time that's ever happened. Also, my hair's kind of buns today, so I gotta pop out this old hat. If you follow my Instagram, you could see me wear this hat sometimes. Anyways, bro chachos, as you can tell from my shirt, I went to go see the new Silent Hill movie, and I wouldn't blame you if you didn't know there was actually a new Silent Hill movie. Yeah, this movie was so poorly and terribly marketed. I literally only found out that there was a new Silent Hill movie because I just saw a random ad on it for Instagram. I'm pretty sure this movie is gonna flop, not because a lot of people think it's bad, but because basically nobody knows that it's come out. Now, I'm gonna give a simple, quick review about this movie. I'm actually not a big Silent Hill fan. I've seen people talk about it, and I've seen gameplay of it, but I've actually never played the game. And I only really know about the first 2 or 3 games. The most I've actually played Silent Hill is playing Pyramid Head and Dead by Daylight. But even then, I like to slug people and like tunnel a lot, and that's how I mostly win games and stuff like that. So I'm not really a big fan of the franchise. My criticisms toward this movie won't be really harsh, but I will criticize it in the lens of an actual movie instead of an adaptation. Speaking of adaptation, comparing this movie to the original Silent Hill is wrap it up. The original Silent Hill 2 is a far more superior. The Silent Hill 2 is probably known as like the best horror game of all time. Okay, the themes, the atmosphere, the aesthetic of the game, everything about it was praised back then and is still praised now. And trying to adapt that into a movie should be easy. Literally just copy and paste and you should be good, right? But as much as they like to copy and paste some stuff, they horribly execute it. For some reason, James doesn't have a wife anymore. He has a girlfriend, and apparently Mary is like the daughter of like this cult kind of thing. From my knowledge of the games, these 2 things are separate. Like the cult thing and Mary as like a person, totally separate. But for some reason here, they decided to connect Mary and the cult together. Like, why would you want to do that? That's so weird. Eddie is in here for like 30 seconds and never seen again. We don't see James do a funny little fight sequence with him like he does in the original Silent Hill 2, which was a shame. I was really hoping to see that. Some good stuff I can give the movie to is like there were a lot of shots and there were some scenes that really felt Silent Hill-esque, like they look very nice and pleasing, but like just because they look nice and they're almost one-to-one to like some of the games, it's like that's like why am I watching this? Why watch a recreation of some images and scenes of Silent Hill 2 when I can just go play it for myself or watch somebody else play it? The main actor for James is actually really good. His dialogue and the stuff he had to work with is not the best to say, okay? But what he did with the role is actually really nice. I liked his acting, and I did like some of the acting in the movie. But I'm not gonna lie, there were a lot of times where it was like Netflix Cobra Kai Season 5 of Stranger Things-esque. And also, speaking of Stranger Things 5, I have a video of that coming out very soon. Yes, I know, I'm gonna be late to the party when it comes to talking about Silent Hill and Stranger Things, but listen, I was there for day 1 of FNAF 2 movie, okay? I'm a dedicated FNAF glazer. I'm sorry, just when it comes to FNAF and every other horror property, I'm always gonna pick FNAF first, okay? Anyways, Pyramid Head is only in here for like 2 seconds. Literally, he's like in here for a scene, and then like another 30 seconds near the end. That's it. I know he was a tiny bit in the original Silent Hill 2. This is how much he's in it for the game, and this is how much he's in it for the movie. Very short appearance. I was like, what the heck? This is the guy from Dead by Daylight. Shouldn't he be like the main villain or something? Basically, all the key plot points in the game is done better in that than it is here in the movie adaptation. And it sucks too, because for the most part, I feel like if you don't know anything about the game and you just watch in this like how my brothers did and how I partially did, just completely blind and just turn your brain off, then It's actually a not so bad movie. However, I will say that the CGI, the CGI, it literally looks like a green screen. I'm not even joking. It looks exactly like a Universal Studios, not even Universal Studios, just a random crackhead garage, and they just put like a green screen over there, and they got the actors just to put them right there. That's how it feels like most of the time. It doesn't even feel like we're actually in the Silent Hill world. It just feels like we're in a green screen backlot. The nurses look cool. Yeah. Also, the whole like James and Pyramid Head relationship is just so, how should I say the word? It's not subtle. It's not subtle at all, okay? In the games, it's way more metaphorical, okay? It's kind of David Lynchy and like Twin Peaksy, which is funny because the game developers here said themselves that they drew a lot of inspiration from David Lynch. And if you know anything about David Lynch, he's really abstract and he doesn't like to put things in your face. He kind of just leaves them there, and you just kind of have to really think about it. That's what the original Silent Hills did. They weren't like really in your face about the themes, weren't really afraid to get confusing. But in this movie, they really want to drive home the point that, oh, James is like Pyramid Head. They're one and the same, you know? He's like the bad guy version of him. There's literally a scene where James like has a painting of himself, and he like puts four lines to symbolize like a cage kind of thing, and it's supposed to be like a Pyramid Head reveal, like, oh, Pyramid Head is like a thing of his mind, and it's like this bad version of him, and he actually summons Pyramid Head to kill Mary. Like, the death of Mary was done a billion times better, and guess what? The original Silent Hill 2, who could have guessed? Way more sad, way more impactful, but no. In here, he just gets angry and is like, he covers his ears and he summons Pyramid Head to kill her, like in a Dead by Daylight Mori. What? Overall, I would like to say that like as its own thing, it's not the worst. Like if you go into it blind, or if you just straight up just ignore the games and just treat it at its own thing, it's alright. It's okay. The CGI and sometimes the story gets a little bit confusing. Those two main things are what's really gonna put a lot of people off. But beside that, probably like a 6.5. Alright, a 6.5. I'm not really a big fan of Silent Hill, and I'm like not a die-hard fan. So me personally, I thought it was an enjoyable watch. But I'm not gonna lie, some of like the differences in the CGI really threw me off sometimes. And also, I don't know if it was just me, but it was really hard to watch some scenes. Literally, like the screen was so darkened, and I had to like really look forward and squint my eyes to see what was going on. Literally, it was so hard to watch some scenes because it was so hard to look at the screen, you know? When it came to the execution of the themes and the execution of some scenes, not good, alright? Whether you're a die-hard fan or just a casual moviegoer, it's gonna be really off-putting, okay? So it's really optional to go watch this movie. If you just want to have a fun, good time by yourself or with some friends, then I suggest you can go watch it. It's not the worst thing in the world, alright? Because when it comes to video game adaptations and horror video game adaptations, I think there's one movie that really seals the deal as the worst one. I might make a video about that one day. I don't know. It infuriates me. If you're a Silent Hill 2 fan, then yeah, you're probably gonna really hate this movie. And I mean like really hate it. I've already seen a lot of comments and videos about, you know, fans going crazy over this. And I don't blame them. But yeah, if you're a Silent Hill 2 fan or just a Silent Hill fan in general, yeah, I say don't watch this. Go watch the original like Silent Hill movie. Oh, I forgot to mention, the guy who made the first Silent Hill movie back in the day made this one. I don't know how to feel about that. How can you make something that a lot of people really like and make this? It's weird. It's crazy. But to be fair, Scott Cawthon is the same person who made the first 4 FNAF games and made FNAF World. So, you know, a lot of the best creators can mess up sometimes. If I were to rate Silent Hill 2, I give it a 6.5 by itself as a movie. But as a video game adaptation, that it's a 2 out of 10. Or at the very most, a 3 out of 10. Okay? If you're a fan of the game, don't even bother. Don't even bother. But if you're somebody who likes horror movies or just dumb, like, watchable movies, then I guess this one's for you. I guess not the best start of the year, but who knows, maybe a new Jason Voorhees movie comes out this year. We don't know, but I have faith that there's going to be way better horror movies later this year. And also, yes, I'm currently editing the Stranger Things season 5 finale video. I don't know when that's going to come out, but it's going to come out soon. Sometime soon. I don't know when. But thank you, Brochachos, for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. What do you think of the movie? Do you think it was the worst abysmal thing ever? Even worse than that movie? Or do you think it's misunderstood and is secretly a gem that we're all gonna love within the next 10 years? Like the first Silent Hill movie, but not the second one. That was not good. This is gonna be the best lock-in. I'm gonna be consistently making videos. I have a bunch of great new amazing epic projects coming up that I will be uploading to the channel, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and goodbye, Brochachos.